Hey Andre, how you doing? I've got your work up right here. Let's go ahead and take a look. So, in terms of repetition and alignment, let's talk about alignment. So, one thing I want you to do as we move through the classes, I want you to just forget about center alignment from now on. It's a really good practice for student designers to try to stay away from centered alignment so that you can work on other alternative alignment methods. Now, as we've learned from our class, our course resources, and our learning materials, center alignment is not always the interest. It's actually very rarely the most interesting way to assemble a composition. Um, it's very formal, very traditional. There's not a whole lot of dynamic movement involved in a center aligned alignment, center aligned composition. There's no activation of negative space, so it's something that I would consider to be a practice that let's just set that aside and start working on alternative alignments. Now, as far as alignment in this position, in this particular assignment goes, this particular composition, you've got this center alignment, so you're aligned along the center axis, okay? But then over here, and I'm glad you offset this because you're not completely stuck on center alignment. That's great. Now, right over here, we've got this alignment. We've got this horizontal alignment. That's fantastic, right? Each of the titles or the subject kind of aligns with the baseline of the text. That's fantastic. But this is out of alignment. The Andre Williams has to do with this information right here, but it's out of alignment. Exterminator is center aligned under Andre Williams, but that is kind of offset. So this is not aligned with anything. My recommendation with this area right here would be this. And actually, you could even do this with the entire, just left align everything. Take that, left align it right there, and bring your contact information, which you can leave right here if you want, but you left align that and left align that, and then place your contact information in the middle, but left align that. Okay. Now the problem is right now the distance between address and the actual address, mobile and the number and website and the URL is there's too much distance here between. So it appears as though that's not really as closely connected as it should be. The distance between this these headings and the subject matter right here is precluding you from being able to left align exterminator on Andre Williams and left align the whole thing. Okay, because this distance is just too much of a distance right here. So what's going to happen is that's going to be associated with this column and not the other column. Okay, so as far as repetition goes, we could have further repetition. I would have continued this color somewhere along in somewhere, maybe in the word exterminate. Use the color green for exterminate. That would be a good repetition there. And then also, and this is good repetition right here, the little 3 ants down here. I'm not sure what that starburst is. I would remove that. But the repetition of the alignments, that creates really interesting visual engagement. So right now, I think you're developing repetition and alignment, and I think that and you just keep on working on it. Remember, practice makes perfect, right? So if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to make any necessary clarifications. Thank you very much, Andre.